So, what health concerns are you struggling with? Diabetes, overweight, autoimmunity, energy and fatigue, sleep issues? Whatever it is, there are two things that I want to share with you today. I'm Dr. Susan Lavelle, and those two things are this. Number one, that it's not normal to have all of these things going on in your life, and that you don't have to accept them as just a given. And number two, that once you've decided to be proactive, once you realize that these things are not natural, they're not normal, and that you don't have to live with them, that you actually can do something, the important thing to realize is that you have to have a why. And why? Because it's not so much fun. After you get started with something, so for instance, if you're trying to lose weight, you may get that first 2 or 3 days where you're all excited and you're going to lose the weight. And then guess what happens? You lose interest, you lose focus, you just lose everything. And so the thing is to have a why. Now, I wanted to share with you a story with someone that we just went through one of our programs. She came to us initially because she wanted to lose weight. She wanted to lose about 30 pounds. And so we did our normal thing where we sit down, we figure out what's going on with her, what's gone on in the past, what worked, what didn't work, and we came up with a specific plan for her. Now, in Premier Wellness, we don't just work on the weight loss. We work on eat, move, live, and love. So eating elite, and that's very important. We taught her how to start eating elite, especially since she traveled a lot, was kind of grabbing things on the go. So we taught her how to do that. We taught her how to move more that worked for her and her schedule and her life. We taught her about living, so sleeping better, all of these things. And then finally, we taught her about loving divinely. And so that was the relationships that were going on in her household. And so what was interesting, she just really recently sent us information back about her results. And yes, she definitely lost the 30 pounds. But what was even more interesting and more fulfilling to us is that when she found her why, though, was for her family. She wanted to be healthy enough so that she could be with her son, be with her husband, be with her family. This was her why to get her over that hump that a lot of people go through. And so she got to the end. Yes, she had lost the weight. But even more important was that she had started really gathering those relationships and getting them closer to her. And so she had not only the weight loss, but she had better relationships at the end. And the third thing that she hadn't even thought about in the beginning was that she was able to look at her work relationships as well and came up with a very interactive kind of way to go forward with her work as well. So it's not only about, knowing that difficulties with our health are not natural, normal, and we don't have to stay with them if we don't want to, that we can find that root cause, that we can become proactive with what's going on. But to do both of those things, we need to have a why. And so once you figure out what your why is, what your purpose is, are you doing it for your family? Are you doing it for yourself? Are you doing it for, just feeling wonderful? Once you figure out that why, then everything gets so much easier. So if you like this information today, then let us know in the comments below. And if it's time for you to sit down with us and to learn more about not only what's going on in your life and how to get to the health that you want, but also to discover your why, to understand why and your purpose so that you can reach the optimal health that you want. This is Dr. Susan Lavelle, and it is day 10 of 30 Days of Health and Hope. I'll be speaking with you again tomorrow. Make sure to comment below, and if you found value, share this with others. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.